And now it's time for Hobo Reviews with Willie B.A. Hobo. Tonight's review, Disney's Robin Hood.
Oh my God, this is the best moment I've ever seen in my life! Hoo-da-la-da, hoo-da-hoo-da, what a day! Hoo-da-la-da, hoo-da-hoo-da, what a bunch of spoilers! There's this Prince of Thieves named Robin Hood who is partnered up with Little John. And I guess you could proclaim them the Batman and Robin before Batman and Robin, as they steal from the rich to give to the poor. And that's pretty much the movie. I hope you like it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't just give that away. I will do the rest of the review. So anyways, Robin Hood is in Nottingham. Well, Nottingham. What the hell kind of a name is that? I got this in medieval times. So he pisses off the prince. Who is pissed off because he's not the heir to King Richard III. Gee, what the hell happened to the other two King Richards before him? Anyways, he makes Robin Hood an outlaw. Which again makes me say that he's the Batman before Batman, because technically Robin Hood is a vigilante. Although he's not really much of a vigilante compared to Batman, because he doesn't have all the gadgets. He just has the bow and the arrow. And he falls in love with the Mary, I think it's what her name is, Mary. In any case, she's also a fox. Oh, by the way, they're all animals in this movie because, well, it's Disney. It's supposed to be a child movie. Except there's violence! In the form of shooting arrows. Typical archery stuff, if you know what I mean. And so then on this quest he goes and gets the money, gives to the poor, and then the sheriff comes and takes the money in for taxes and highway robberies the church. Hell, he even steals from the church. What a crying shame. Isn't that a sin, I believe? If not, they should definitely make that one. So anyways, Robin Hood tries to take back from the sheriff, and he dresses up in disguise and gets away. Because he does a shooting contest for the maiden married. Except they figure out that he's Robin Hood. Gee, really? When he's the best archer in the country, you couldn't see through the damn disguise? It doesn't matter if you make a disguise or not. You gotta freaking pretend that you're not, then do it, and then, yeah, whatever. Anyways, so then Robin Hood is caught, he's captured, but then he's sprung free by Little John. They fight, they get away, they have a happy celebratory dance. Seriously, they dance all over the place. I am not kidding. And then the prince decides to take it up a notch and raises the taxes. And anyone who doesn't pay their taxes goes to jail, which is essentially everyone in Nottingham except for the sheriff, the prince, Robin Hood, Little John, and the maid Marian. And her little partner too. Oh, and the friar. Except the friar fights the justice system and he gets arrested then. And he's to be hung. Because they didn't have the guillotine back then. Or maybe this is modern enough time that the guillotine is a thing of the past. Anyways, Robin Hood springs them all free. Then collects the gold. All of the money. And then they burn the castle down. So Prince is not too thrilled. Because what would his mother think? Mommy! Seriously, he is a so mama's boy. What the hell is up with that? And anyways, he gets in prison, as does the sheriff, as does that stupid little snake that has no ties whatsoever to the movie, but in any case, as King Richard returns. And what a shock, Robin Hood marries the maid Marian. So the maid Marian gets married. Gee, what a shock. Because married and married makes sense, and maid and all that crap. And everybody lives happily ever after. Well, except for the prince and the sheriff and that stupid little snake who, again, are in prison. I, for one, like this movie because, well, it's a nice childhood version of Robin Hood that really gets into Robin Hood without the children having to have scarred for life because of the violence that doesn't unfold. Because they don't have to worry about the violence, of course. This is Willie B.A. Hobo saying, I said... There we go. Charge! You got charge! Come on, help a girl, will you? Come on, charge! Come on! I promise that money will go to the poor, just as long as I get a good part of the profit.